Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general life reading for your sign. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, so we've got here, it seems to me we've got the 11th house coming in. I'm going to start here. 11th house is everything to do with the future. So you've also got the future card here, which rules the, the house and the sign are together normally in the zodiac. So the future is really, really huge for you at this time. But you also it's maybe to do with friendships, but it's also probably to do with contacts and networks or group activities of all kinds. But it's also your hopes, your dreams, your vision for yourself. What you're visioning or what you have visioned for yourself. It's also about, your place in the future, what you're seeing. It could also be linked to hobbies and interests that you have as well, which may come up. But it's got a very futuristic bent to it. It's got a lot of aspects of discovery and innovation attached to it, experimentation and so on. Also foreign concepts may be coming in, or foreign people, or cutting edge things like advanced technology, or more advanced technology than what you have currently around you, or you may be learning a new system. It's all about new things. Now we've got here Aquarius underneath, so this is a double whammy. But I feel that in this situation, I feel it's that you are looking ahead. You're looking at the future. You're looking at aspects around global consciousness, humanitarian issues, and social reform, and also, aspects of group consciousness associated with that. Now, trends, movements in society and what people are doing or what's popular. So you could very well be accessing technology to read data or to understand better the movement of people and what is occurring. But this also could be very much connected to your place, and looking around you at this time. And I feel that you are looking at things and you're just not happy with the way things are going. A lot of people in the world are not happy about the way things are unfolding, and they're taking action. So I feel this is about taking action in some way, because with the Aquarius card coming into its own house, this is very much about that. It's about standing up for your rights and for being very clear about that. So this may be signing proposals or petitions, or getting involved in movements or activities around that, social reform, and the future and which way things are going. And it may have a technological bent, as I said, but it could also be travel related. There's lots of ways that this can be coming in. It could also be that you may be connecting or want to connect with others that are different from yourself in some way. Now, this could be that they are a different form of society. There could be a different sexual orientation to yourself. They could be very different, but they could also be different from a foreign concept. So this, you may be going or mixing or moving even to a place which is foreign, or just different from what you are used to. And you may be meeting others who are from other countries, or mixing with people, a variety of different types of people or places or concepts, cultures, all of that. Okay, all of that may be coming in for you. But I feel it's about you may be looking for a place that is going to be better suited for your current situation, or what you envision for yourself going forward, because you've got the fourth house here. Fourth house is always about your home, where you are currently residing, the actual physical structure, but it's always the atmosphere in the home, and changes to the home of some sort. It's also connected to your family history and your connection to your family. So it could be that you may be just looking at things as where you are currently, and just not seeing what it is that you want to create, or you're just not seeing what it is you're just not gelling with what is going on around you. So you're either relocating, or you are changing something about your environment, or you may have family situations which are occurring that are going to change things in some way, shape or form here. But This is very much about also, if it's not about that, it could also be about launching an idea of some sort, or getting involved in futuristic ideas or new technology or something like that. Friends and associates or acquaintances around you may very well come in to assist you with that, because this can be very supportive, all right? It could also be that your friends or friendships are changing at this time, either because you are relocating or because you simply don't have enough in common with them anymore. So this could be that you are moving, you're not resonating with them anymore, or you are not resonating with groups and associations or societies or activities, amongst others, where you used to take part. Now you're just not resonating with that anymore. And you may be sort of pulling yourself back emotionally and taking a very detached view of certain things. To get perspective, As I said, Aquarius can also cover travel, and that may be associated with that, all of that coming into play. With Athena, we've got inner wisdom. It says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So I feel this is about taking a stand in some way, or just saying, well, I've had enough, okay? This is what we're going to do. Or you are you're trying to work out you're trying to look forward into the future to figure out what it is that you need to do. But this is saying you actually already know. You already know on a deep level. And being a Cancerian, you will know. Your inner life, your instincts and your intuitions are very, very strong. So you'll know what to do. There's a full moon there. There's an owl, and there's the wings of angels. I feel so you need to be tapping into your own inner wisdom, but also you're listening to your higher self. And going with your gut, okay, or whatever it is, however you navigate normally. There's communication involved here. Pegasus has got wings, so this is about movement of some sort, I feel, as well. But full moon is coming in here. It's also coming in on another card you've got, so that may be appropriate for you. It may trigger something for you. Venus goes retrograde on the same day, and Venus is in Capricorn. Capricorn is opposite Cancer, so there could be some sort of trigger event which is occurring, and this is going to push you forward in some way. But I feel that once you decide what it is you want, or which direction you want to go in, or when you once you start putting your foot down or being very firm about what it is that you're wanting out of your future, once you make that decision, I feel all kinds of things are going to come in to move you forward. We have also got here Seven of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So this could be, as I said, to do with these, like your human rights or, social reform, or issues around that, and issues around where you need to be and what you need to be doing. This is like signing petitions. This is standing up for your rights, being very assertive about what it is that you believe in and what is right for you. Okay. And it may be coming in to do with where you are living currently. So all of these, but Seven of Spring is taking action in this regard, and being very assertive. All right. So I feel once you've figured out what it is that you want and you're going with your instincts here, then you will know what to do. There's some sort of trigger event occurring here. Whether this is to do with this house where you're discerning the future, and then you've got other aspects to go through, but you've got a Grand Cross coming in here, which is a provoker energy. So Grand Cross is 4 very strong hard angles in the chart. It's not a very common occurrence. So this will be something which is really going to push you. This is going to push you for movement and for change. It's going to put you under intense pressure. Now, diamonds are made under this kind of pressure. Okay, so imagine that even when you're struggling, or when you're feeling that lots of things are coming at you all at once, or lots of things are happening all at once. And you may just be under pressure from multiple angles, all right? And there's almost like a competitive energy. You've got so much going on, you don't know which way to turn, or you are juggling. It could be multiple opportunities opening up for you. You're trying to harness them all, and it kind of puts you under that intense pressure. So it's either about using all your talents and skills and abilities to make the most of everything that is coming at you, or it could be very pressurized for you to be making decisions. And once you're making those decisions, more things come rolling at you. And it's all about your priorities, your time management. communications with others. It's also about managing your time in association with these priorities or with these things which are coming up to be dealt with, all of these different things. But it's going to build up stamina. It's going to build up real inner strength. And whatever you learn during this process is going to stand you in very, very good stead. You're going to learn a lot from this. So whether you're moving country or you're changing your home, or you are rearranging certain aspects of your life, there's a lot coming at you. Once you've made that decision or a trigger event occurs, then you're going to have this. But all is not lost, because once you get control of your time, your energy, and your schedule, and really buckle down. This is about discipline as well, being very disciplined, okay? Once you start doing that, and you get control of your environment and you're managing things like that, I feel you will move ahead very quickly and you will know what you've got to do. Or you'll be able to multitask pretty much, okay? But it will put you under pressure. There may be some frustrations as well. Almost like you'd no sooner sort something out than another thing comes out to another hurdle. So it's got that kind of energy with it as well. Now, having said this, we have got the 4th house coming in. So 4th house is to do with your home, your actual physical structure, or it could be where you are currently residing, or where you are currently living. It can also be to do with the atmosphere in the home or the people in your home. So this could be family related, or it could just be that you may be sharing with others, or you are just, doing something to do with your actual physical home. Whether this could be renovations, but I feel this is some sort of shift or change coming in for you, which is going to change your environment. It can also be to do with family. This is your connection with your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, and your foundations that you grew up with, where you came from. It's your relationship to everything to do with that. All right. So it can also be your like where you go when you want to retreat, or you want to be your home is your castle. That's kind of what the energy. But family comes in very strongly. It can also be to do with 4th house can also be to do with actual real estate or homes or property, land, that sort of thing, if that is connected to your actual foundation. Now, at the bottom, we've got Jupiter return benefits, and at the top, you've got Ishtar medicine woman. There's a lot of blue here. So I'm feeling this is to do with communication, this is to do with an idea. But in any case, Jupiter return happens once every 12 years. So this could be an idea or a project that you wanted to do, or it could be somewhere that you wanted to live. Or perhaps you have lived there in the past and you moved away from it, or you changed your environment, or the idea that you had, or the proposal, or the project that you were working on just didn't happen, or it got shelved, or it got forgotten, but it could also be like an idea or something that you've always wanted to do. And this can go back, as I said, up to 12 years back. It could be sooner, but it's normally it's a fair bit of time. This something is going to come back and bear fruit. Now, this could also be an investment, obviously, because Jupiter brings benefits, but it's normally something bears fruit. So whether it's something that you've invested in and it's now going to bear fruit, or whether it's an idea or something that you wanted to do, or somewhere that you wanted to live, or whatever the situation is, something is going to bear fruit. Something is going to come back to you in some way, shape, or form, and it's going to bring benefits for you. It could also just be a want or a need, that you wanted at one point, and it's connected to your roots, your foundation, and your home, or where you're living, or where you want to live. But it's a very beneficial card. But it is also it's earned luck. That is what Jupiter return is, earned luck. So this is something that you put effort into, or something that you longed for, or wanted, or tried to do before. Okay, but whatever comes up, you may be presented with more than one opportunity, but they come quickly. Jupiter's rapid. Okay, it's a rapid movement. Rapid, something rises up. So whatever opportunities come up in this regard, follow them. go after them. They may not all work out, but one of them will, or maybe 2 or 3 or however many. Just, like I said, you're going to have a lot going on. So this is rapid. It's going to come in. It could land right in your lap. It's going to bring joy, happiness, balance, freedom, if that is appropriate for you, or relief or rescue. Something could be rescued from the fire as well, because this has got a kind of rejuvenation aspect to it as well. So something very good coming in there for you. And with the Ishal, I feel it's to do also with communication. Okay, so something that needs to be expressed, or you are having discussions, or whatever it may be. Medicine woman is always a healing energy, but it can also be about guidance. And I feel because you're a Cancerian, you're going to be needing this guidance. Okay, you're going to need to be discerning what your inner wisdom is, all right, so that you know what to do. But this could also be applying healing in some form to your family history, your ancestry, or your ethnic identity. You could be going back to a country or a place that you used to live in. Okay, something like that. It could also be that you are bringing healing with you, or you are channeling healing energy down into your home or into your family situation. It could also be, that your home is you influence others there in some way, shape or form. So you may have a home business, or you may want to start a home business, or maybe you did have, and now you're going back to it. But this is about putting up your divining rod and channeling the power down from heaven, or from the universe. It's coming down. It's a very strong connection, and this is saying that you have this healing power in whatever way it may just be through speaking, or your expression, or the way you do things, or your connection with your family, building a very solid foundation, or you may be providing ancestral healing for your family line. There's a number of ways that this can come in, but there's something coming in which is going to be very beneficial for you, but you need to grasp it quickly. It's also, please don't go overboard with this energy. Sometimes you can go overboard. It might be a spending thing. You might get a windfall or abundance of some sort. Make good use of this opportunity, or this windfall, or this support, or gift, or reward, or investment, or whatever it is. Okay, make good use of it. You're going to have to steer this energy. You can't just let it run by itself. You're going to have to steer it, and you're going to have to see it right through to the end. So finish whatever you start under this energy. Now, having said all this, there is some aspect coming in for the 12th house, which is, I feel with this aspect going on, it's either to do with your looking to the future and letting go of the past, because you've got a lot of future energy here, but it's also about social reform and the movement of society and what's unfolding around you, global consciousness, group consciousness, and so on. But there's some aspects that have to be let go of. Now, it could also be family related. It could be family related. You've got the 12th house here, which is everything to do with the unconscious. So whatever is sitting in your unconscious. Now, this aspect rules about 90% of our lives. It's what's going on under the surface of you. So it's your hidden motivations, your complexities, your traumas, anything you suppress. It's also your own ideas, your own spirituality. It's your imagination. It's your inspiration. So it's got this beautiful spiritual aspect to it. It's also about your dreams, but it's a wonderful spiritual connection. It's about compassion and all of these aspects coming in. But it is also about dealing with things that have been under the surface, or things that have been lingering from a long time ago. Now, this could be karma from past lives, but it can also be things that you've gathered during this lifetime, or aspects to do with your ancestry or your family, or where you've been living. And it's all to do with forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness comes in under the 12th house. Now, this is a double whammy, because you've got South Node, and this can very much be about forgiveness. It's also about dropping baggage or letting go of the past. You need to do this so that you can move forward into the future. Okay, you can't take whatever you're suppressing or whatever is sitting under the surface. You can't take it with you. Okay, it's going to weigh you down, and you will not be able to take advantage of this gateway. You need to let go of whatever is sitting there, needs to be expressed or worked through or sorted out. But forgiveness is going to be really key, because it's the 12th house and it's the South Node, and here it's mentioned again. So this is 3 times now. So whatever it is, do a forgiveness ritual, whether it's a person or a situation or some other kind of aspect of your life, whether it's karmic. It could be to do with, as I said, a past life. So you may need a past life reading, whatever is appropriate for you. But you may very well know exactly what it is, okay? just apply forgiveness, release yourself, give yourself freedom from being chained to that experience or to that person. Apply forgiveness, forgive yourself from that whole situation. You know, you at that time was handling it in the way that you thought was appropriate, but you're older now, or you're different now, you've changed now, and you don't need to be chained to that anymore. It's actually holding you back. So apply forgiveness to yourself, let it go. And, you know, apply forgiveness ritual to either the situation or to the person, whatever it is. Doesn't mean that, you know, they're not accountable for what happened, but you are releasing yourself from that situation. You don't want that ruling your life any longer, okay? Because what happens with this, when there's unforgiveness, your energy gets trapped there and it stays there for however long until you deal with it. And this drains your energy, it ages you, it saps your energy, it makes you sick, makes you tired. So once you apply the forgiveness ritual and forgive yourself and let it go, it will release, and that energy will then come back to you, and then you can use it to move forward with whatever else you want to do. But it will give you forgiveness, it will give you freedom. The South Node can also be about emotional baggage. It can also be about physical things, letting go of physical things. But the 12th house is normally spiritual and emotional, and it's to do with emotional imbalance, okay? But it can also be spiritual development. It can also be things, aspects of prayer. So saying a prayer of forgiveness, you know, however it comes in for you. And it could also be some kind of addictive behavior that you have, whatever it may be. And maybe you need to let go of that. So this could be an addictive behavior or an addictive mindset. You could be addicted to drama, or you could be addicted to worry, or you could be addicted to media, too much media, or you could just be clinging onto something which is long past, and you know, it's actually holding you back. It's like it's gone past its sell-by date. You know, you need to move on. You need to outgrow it and move on, and it's part of your development. Whatever is appropriate, however it comes in for you, let go of the baggage, because you've got a beautiful card at the top, Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So you could be really deep in negativity about something, and she's assuring you that you've got a bright future. There's a beautiful sun rising there. She is a very abundant goddess, and you've got Jupiter return here. Okay, so whether this is to do with family forgiveness, or something associated with that, you know, it could be something that was happened in the past, and you're now doing the forgiveness and letting it go, and all of a sudden that releases some karmic cycle for you, and you could have all that energy, all that abundance, or that support, or that whatever it is that's been held back may come back to you because of this ritual. Take it as it resonates. But bright future, stop worrying, let go of negativity and let go of worry, because all worry does is draw the thing that you're worrying about to you. Okay, that's what it does. It's a very negative energy, and it just, again, it saps your energy, it saps your vitality. There's nothing you can do about it. Let it go. You know, stay in the present moment. Okay, don't go back and don't go into the past, because then that makes you depressed, and don't spend too much time in the future, because that makes you anxious. You have got future aspects coming in here, but always come back to the present moment, and that is where you will make your most powerful decisions. All right, so that is coming in for you, and I feel once you've done this and put these pieces in place, then you're going to have a brand new beginning coming in for you, because we've got here Astara, whether this is to do with changing your place where you're living, or where your country, or wherever it is that you are, and moving forward, or changing something within your home. You're changing something that is going to improve your situation, or it could also be to do with family. But Astara, fertility is coming in. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. All right. So this is also the Jupiter return, but it's very much letting go of the past, and this Aquarius energy is going to carry you into the future to fulfill your vision for yourself. So the fertility is very abundant energy. The flowers are blooming. There's bunnies there. Astara is always associated with Easter. So it may be that whatever you start putting into place here may come in, or have reach you, or give you your fulfillment around that time of the year, next year. But it could also be any time where the light is starting to be brighter, and you know, the first blossoms start coming out. So it could even be early spring, or, you know, depending on where you are in the world. But this is a brighter energy. Anything where the light is becoming brighter, then this is starting to manifest for you. But a very, very abundant energy, you know, very, very nice energy, very productive energy. It's about manifestation and starting new things, new cycles, new life. And then finally, we've got here, bottom of the fairy tarot is 10 of summer, which is really the ultimate of this whole energy. It's everything to do. It's pretty much fulfillment. You can't really get much better than the 10 of summer, which is basically the 10 of cups. So this is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So whether you're moving away from where you are currently and you're going back to a place, or you're starting fresh somewhere, whatever it is, you're going to be attracting this to you once you do this forgiveness and let go of the past, and then you're going to open the gates, you're going to open the doors to this. But this is work. You're going to be working at it. You're going to be working at it, and there's going to be some hurdles to get there. But once you're there, this is what you can expect for yourself. So I feel you've got beautiful future coming in, and this is why Lakshmi is here, bright future. Okay. All right, Cancer. The love reading is following straight afterwards. If you want to stay on for that, otherwise, you know, you can come back to it. There is a timestamp below. But take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.